Morning, everybody. It's 9:02 and kind of an interesting day. Looking at the futures markets, not necessarily the indexes, we have oil down $2.50 back to 75.94. Again, this is an area where it has reversed back to the upside, so we'll have to see what happens there. But we have heating oil down 9 cents, which, as I mentioned last night, doesn't really surprise me because it was 66 here yesterday and it's 56 this morning. So they're not using a lot of heating oil, and there's the psychological edge to it. Gasoline down 7 cents, nat gas down just under 3 cents. Gold, however, is getting pounded down $16 again. Silver down 45. I'm actually probably going to be a buyer of the silver. After the copper run up, we're down about 6 cents right now. Um, Cotton down 88 cents. That's where it was last night. Coffee is up $1.60, and that's getting pretty close to the high again. And orange juice, which has been on a tear, basically from $1 to two and a quarter, currently 228.95, so 229, up another dollar. As far as the stock indexes, we see the Nasdaq down 104. Dow is down 146, and the S&P is down 25. The big move, though, is in the Russell, down over $10. The dollar is stronger, and that is typical when we see a market where the bonds are moving substantially lower, down by about 3/4 of a point. But I keep on adding more of these down arrows. And here we had another little top at the 132 and change, and now we're 124 again, about to break the pullback low here at 124.11. Last is 123.15. So, you know, uh, it's a very tough market here. As far as numbers this morning, import prices were down 2/10 versus expectations of down 1/10. Um, X energy, we were up 2/10 versus plus 8/10, so pretty decent. Export prices, however, were down. Well, they weren't down, they were lower than expected, up 8/10, and that's the highest number since June of 2021. And the year over year number, which the last comparison going back to that same 2020 area, was up 5%. We are up 2.3%. As far as stocks in the news, we basically have seen Applied Material with a little bit of a beat. The stock is up $1.68 at 117 in low change, only 1.5%. Deere, on the other hand, while up only 2.2%, that's $8.80. So just under 412. Dropbox beat by a penny, revenues in line, guidance on the call, revenue slightly ahead of consensus, and that one is up 2%. DoorDash with a big beat, 70.69 up 380 or 5.7. Cogenics with a beat in earnings, but a miss on revenues. 50.91, that's down 440 or 8%. DraftKings up 9%. Moderna is kind of an interesting one. It's down 933 at 162.98, announcing their interim phase 3 safety for mRN 1010, which is a seasonal flu vaccine, is not living up to standards. And I think you need to remember that the COVID, Moderna COVID vaccine was the first vaccine that they successfully had in their entire existence. So I'm not sure that that one really needs to be up here at 163. AutoNation beat was a big surprise, beat on revenues, beat on earnings, 147.81 up 655. Roku up $2 on a buy, um, rating up from underperform at B of A, and HubSpot 404 up 42 and change, or 11.7. They beat by 29 cents on earnings. They beat on revenue. They guided first quarter EPS above consensus, revenues above consensus, and the whole fiscal year 23 also above consensus with revenues in line. So there you have it. We are now, right now, treasury yields are much higher. The S&P, which was down about 25, is now down about 21. Dow down 112. Um, and NASDAQ down 85. Those are all improvements by between 30 and 50% of what the lows were. So we'll see. Today's a big expiration day, and the market's closed on Monday. So be careful out there, folks. It's probably going to get a little thin as far as trading goes in the afternoon. Have a good one.